Good morning, YouTube model building community. Chris Chapman coming at you from the Rusty Nuts Model Shop with another coffee time. That's right, it's time for coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. This is going to be a little bit late. I was going to do it last night and I kind of got busy doing stuff and I just didn't do it. I hate to be so honest, but I just didn't do it. I've got a few things. Well, hey, hopefully I get this right. Brian Sensalewski. I think that's how it's pronounced. Buddy, I just want to tell you hello. Thanks for watching and tuning in, my friend. Hey, we've got some awesome stuff going on in the community. Now we got some not so awesome stuff going on in the community. Start with the awesome first. Ta-da! I got more progress done on my cancer build. Yes, Cliff, I've got more progress. However, will get on that in a minute. We've got this Chevy Cheeseburger Extreme build going on. I'll tell you what, there's some extreme building happening on this. These guys are just knocking it out of the park. Each and every one of the contestants are doing a fantastic job. The work that's being done, the videos that are being put out, and there haven't been a whole lot lately, but they're coming out great. The whole purpose of Chip doing the extreme build is to get people to turn around and push their boundaries and do new things. Not that it's got to be better than anybody else or more photo etch or detail. It's for you to jump out there, do something you've always wanted to try and haven't. I'll tell you what, each and every one of you are doing exactly what he asked for. You're doing stuff that you haven't done. You're improving methods that you have worked with before. You're taking more time, more thought, and putting into this to create a masterpiece. And you guys should all be very proud of the work that you guys are doing so far. And for everybody that's entered the contest, well done. For those that have stayed in the contest, well done. You guys deserve to be there, each and every single one of you. And when it comes down to it, there is no winner and there is no loser. Somebody's going to get a prize pack, but everybody wins because they get something that they've never done before sitting on their shelf. There's the trophy and there's the satisfaction of the build. It's been great watching the videos and stuff. I'm glad things got sorted out and that things are going back on track because it's a great talent there. That leads me over to Patrick Hancock, old Heath, and his Chevy Truck Month build. Man, he's got a ton of people in this, and I just so many other things going on with deadlines and stuff, which I don't even know if I'm going to make right now. That truck month is one heck of a deal going on. I am so glad to see it such a big success. So many people involved. Some great builds coming out of this, and some great Chevy trucks. And you know, being a Dodge person, I really like the job that Heath is doing to that there Chevy, because that's how all Chevys should look, forgotten about sitting in the back of a field. Sorry to you Chevy people. Maybe one day I'm going to do the Dodge Truck Month and we'll do Dodge trucks, but yeah, he's got a good thing going. Hate to step on his toes. And I have to say, it is so cool to see somebody that turns around and says, hey, I'm going to put together a prize pack. I'm going to give model kit, 3 model kits. I'm going to give photo etch detail. I'm going to give a tire set. I'm going to just give model stuff. And for Heath to turn around and come up with that little sign to hang up in the shop of the Chevy truck parking only. And to see that and think, you know what, this would be a good prize. Dude, that is one of the best prizes I have seen anybody turn around and throw out there. It's out of the box. It's different and something you can hang up with. And like you said, maybe display your model car or truck in front of. Great thinking. Excuse me. Great thinking there, Heath. You never know what you're going to find, but man, when you turn around and came across that and came up with that idea, that is just an awesome, awesome gift. I'd have to get one of them and put it next to my Harley only parking, but the problem is I don't have a Chevy to put in front of it. Maybe I ought to build one. I actually have a couple of old Chevy kits I ought to get out, but I got too much other stuff going on. Don't get me started on new ideas, Heath. Oh, great job, everybody. All you guys doing that build off and things is just wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You know, I cannot read my own writing. Oh, something else I wanted to touch on. Wayne Osborne. I don't know if you guys have watched his video on his test painting, how he does his practice painting. And I don't know if all of you guys subscribe to him. If you haven't, subscribe to him, Wayne Osborne. And go and watch the videos that he just did where he turned around and uses little plastic plates. So with the acrylic paint, you can wash them off in the sink. You got yourself a brand new canvas. But they're bigger. You just stick it onto a stick, and then you can practice your overlap. You can practice how close to get. And it's larger than just the spoons, so that you can actually see how it's going to lay down on a larger item, such as a body right here. And then he used some glue and he put down a template. I don't have any close by. And painted another color and peeled it off and showed the design from the template. Phenomenal idea using bigger plates for that kind of stuff. You people that want to learn how to freehand flames, excuse me, you sit there and get you these plates because you got whole big area to work and practice on. I saw Dr. Cranky doing one practice on freehand flames, and he was doing it on the little spoons. And I'll tell you what, it takes talent when you got something that small to do on it. The plate idea, I love it. These spoons here are great for that kind of stuff. But in my opinion, the spoons being smaller is to turn around and determine what the outcome of a color is going to look like before you put it on the body. Now, I've been playing around. I used this sterling silver folk art paint, and I sprayed it on my spoon. Then I turned around and I took my Pledge Floor Care right there. Since the LA's Totally Awesome doesn't have a shine anymore, I use that stuff for military or dull coating and things, or just clearing a body because it's cheap. And then I'll come back later after I do whatever and put the pledge on to shine it back up and stuff. But I put the floor shine and I took just a small dot of red paint. And in this instance, it's right here, the Anitas. I started really light, started working really, really light coats. I got a couple other people over here in the local community and club and stuff that's been playing with it and stuff and having great effects. And granted, I have no clear on this, but while it was still wet, my dog going into her kennel, knocked it onto the floor, so it buggered it up. But there's still enough of it that I think you'll be able to turn around and see the results. It comes out working perfect. You can see the buggers right there. For candy coat colors. There's no clear coat on this whatsoever. Just a Pledge Floor Care and the red. And look at that shining reflection. You can see a little silver down in there. And I'm planning on getting me some spoons here soon. And once I do, I'm going to do some test shots of different colors of this. Do like a green and a yellow and an orange and, you know, your main colors red. And do them over the sterling silver, the gunmetal gray, and also a gold base. Just to see the different effects and see just how candy-like you can get these colors. But I mean, I had this dip to where you could still see through it, and then I just built coat after coat after coat on it, giving it a few minutes in between each coat as I build it up. And this one here, I had the color on it so thin that it ended up, oh, I think if I remember right, I put like 9 or 10 coats on that. But look at how it turned out. And these are really light mist coats. So technically, if you really think about it, out of the 10 coats that I put on here, I probably have equivalent to 1 wet coat of paint that most people blast on 1 wet coat. Great, great, great little find, working with it and stuff. And being able to make your own candy colors off a Pledge and a little floor or Pledge Floor Care and a little acrylic paint. Can't beat that, people. I also came across something that I'm going to be sharing soon. I'm kind of in the process of working on it, but little caps for saving stuff. That'll be a product review coming up. But them plates, go check out his video. And for those of you that want to practice your stuff and don't want to do it on a body, just getting new to the acrylic paints and stuff, get these little plastic plates. You can get them at the dollar store. You know, a bag of 25, 30 of them, whatever, for $1. And you can clean them off and reuse them over and over and over. So it's like, gonna last you forever. Not to mention, you get yourself a box of ho-hos, you have something to put them on. Okay, we got that done. We got that done. Real quick, we're gonna get into the updates. Got the flocking done on my cancer awareness build. It is ready to be painted now, along with the dash and the seats. I have got the motor. Where is you? Everything here is painted, ready to go. Just needs to get put on. Oh, that's looking nice, I think. There you go. But this is going to get put together today. And got to detail it, get the wire system and everything. I have everything ready to go on that motor. Hopefully going to have it done. I got the chassis up in there, of which I just got done doing the exhaust on it. And now that the exhaust is done, the doohickey, I just got to seal the chassis in. Then I could go ahead and I could put the wheels on. This will be them. Set of Traegers on some white walls. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. Kind of crappy little. But got that done. I learned a little tip on, I shared them on Facebook on my Chapman model cars. Actually got a couple of tips that I just put on over there. And The one of them is Pat Covington talking about how to align your wheels. And since I can't turn around copyright and all that garbage, I can't put it on here. And so is what I'm gonna do is tell you when you have a problem with your wheels not sitting straight, and this is actually something that I'm gonna start doing on all my builds. Because I turn around, I get it. If you have one wheel up, I sand down another wheel or something to get it to sit to where it'll get there. Or you pop that off and you kind of wiggle it down to where it fits and put a little glue so it'll hurry up and dry in there and stuff. And it's just a pain in the butt. But if you turn around and take a drill bit that's one size bigger than the hole. You can't tell if you can see that or not. Right there. What a pain in the butt. Drill that out one size bigger than it's supposed to be. And then I got my other wheel here, got this one here. When you go and you put these in, now some of them it's the spindles that's on the car, whatever. When you put it in there, that wheel is going to adjust like this so that when you get it all blocked up and everything, you get all four tires on it. All four tires are going to sit on the ground because it has room to play and move around to where if it sits high, drilling that out is going to allow it to drop down to where it's going to sit flush. Great, great tip. So I wanted to throw that one out here, and when I get ready to put this together, I might do a how-to video. That way I can share it on my channel here. And, you know, obviously, again, as every one of my videos, I'm taking the idea that somebody else has put out there and utilizing it. So, again, the motor's done. Cliff, just got to get her put together. Took a little hiatus last weekend, 3.5 day thing, so kind of didn't get anything done. Kind of hard to do stuff if you're not here. Now you guys have all seen my dragster. Boom, 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 boom. Which really annoys me because I test fit the body, and once you get it on there, you don't see the fuel tank or the batteries, all that work and all of that detail for nothing. It's all going to be hid. And I could have cut open the trunk, hinged it, and got it to come up. But the problem with that is I am building this 100% complete box stock to the box specifications just to put as a box stock entry in the competition class at the GSL show. I was hoping to have paint on the body. This is it here. Everything is together. That's all I need to do. Paint it white. Tape off the white stripe. Paint it red. Clear it. Put the decals on it. Clear it. Put the body on. This is all that's left to do. Won't take too long. But I had an issue. The hood was warped. So what I did is I taped the hood down along the edges right here. I then put the glass in right here so that I could sit this on, and I got this moved back to right where it was, just right above where the glass is. And I got this here glued on. When I got done, it was still warped when I took off the tape. It went bing. It was just weird. So what I did is I took a rubber band and I placed it around here and around the top part here. And I left it there for 5 days. When I took that rubber band off, this hood fits snug as a bug. Perfectly level, perfectly flat. And so I took care of that problem. This here would have already been painted had I not had to do that. So that's where I'm at on that stuff. The again, the cancer build, I've gone over that. I wanted to point out and show I got my Benny Mac card, and I wasn't aware. I got Little Joe Thompson, and he came out the same set as me. How cool are we? I was gonna turn around when I got it, do a opening, and then I kind of thought maybe the best thing to do is, so I don't misplace it, get it put in here. But Joe, there it is, buddy. I got it. Thank you very much for sending it back to me and getting it to me like you did. Tried to get them all taken care of and done and collect all of them. Still got a couple more out there I'm trying to collect. I got some people that said they sent some cards off to me and I haven't received them yet. I'm hoping to get them here soon. So still keeping an eye out on the mail. Keeping up my cranky card addiction going on. And Gilbert, I got your card, your placard. I had it sitting up there for some reason. The glue or the tape didn't stick, and it fell. And I put it back up, and it fell. And I put it back up, and it fell. So it is now sitting over there until I could get some better tape because I was using this little glue dot things. Apparently doesn't want to stick to that little shelf up there. Okay, that's about it for me. I just want to close out one final little last thing about the not so good in the community that has come up, and I'm not saying anything to any about anybody who did this, who did that, who's to believe, who's to blame, who's to blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. It apparently is working itself out, but I'm gonna do a little bit of a demonstration. If you're not getting along with somebody, you don't like what somebody's doing, this is all you got to do. That's it. Not say anything. It's not cause problems, people. If you turn around and going to talk bad about somebody's, all that's going to do is add frustration to you when they turn around and smack you in the face back. Not worth it. Keep your negative opinions to yourself. It's that easy. Just, oh, I didn't like that. I didn't much care for it. I'll move on. It's just a crappy situation when somebody has to feel like they've been thrown under the bus or somebody's out there talking bad and things. And, you know, when you start throwing stuff at each other, it just never ends good. I don't care what the situation is. If you don't like my videos, that's fine. But like I said, don't give me a thumbs down. Tell me why and move on. Maybe I'll fix it to where it'll be better for you. Maybe I won't. Who knows? It's my channel. If you want to watch, watch. If you don't, don't. It's that easy, people. I don't want to be here. If you don't want to watch me, I don't want you to watch me. I'd appreciate it if you did, but I'm not going to turn around and badmouth you because, oh, that piece of crap isn't going to watch my video, so I'm not going to watch it. It doesn't matter. I kind of frankly don't understand why people watch anyway. Just, it's just one of them things, you know. I like watching all you guys' videos. I love watching everybody's builds. I love watching what's going on in their lives in the community and stuff. And nobody likes to watch the negative. So, Chris Chapman, Rusty Nuts Model Shop, coming at you again with coffee time. And if you don't like something, just do this.